Hey fan, it's me Aaron for a comic show, and this is a huge week of comics. This is like the reason that I live and breathe and eat and disseminate comics. This is why this keeps me going. I love comics. I love this week of comics, and Amazing Spider-Man 800 is everything. This is everything. Dan Slott is, he's the little engine that could. A decade on Spider-Man. Just this guy was amazing on Spider-Man. He took a lot of crap on the internet from trolls and other nonsense, but he kept putting out quality product, amazing stuff. You remember from Superior Spider-Man where that was prejudged before it even came out. And this last story arc, Going Down Swinging, and the Code Red one before that with Red Goblin, which is Norman Osborn, Green Goblin, mashed up with Carnage. It was insane. It was everything you want. It was just this was the best Spider-Man story I ever read. I'm sorry. I don't care, internet. Crucify me. I don't give a shit. This was the best Spider-Man story I ever read. 80 pages, all one story, the crescendo of his epic master arc of everything. It did callbacks to everything. And we're talking like Superior Spider-Man, Otto. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying that any character, anything that was important to his story is in here. And I loved it. I loved it. It was very emotional. It was very Peter Parker. I don't see how someone could possibly be a Spider-Man fan and not enjoy this issue. Like, I'm sorry. If you don't enjoy this issue, your agenda's showing, or you're in such far depression that you are not enjoying anything that you used to like, and you just need to seek professional help. Seriously, professional help. Not, no one's gonna clap back at you or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, seriously, if you don't like this issue, seriously get help, because this was freaking amazing, and I can't wait for more of what Dan Slott has to offer with Tony Stark Iron Man and the revival of the Fantastic Four. Moving on from Marvel, X-Men Red Annual. This is like, okay, why do they have an annual so soon? Why do they need an annual? Well, it was good. It was emotional. This was the emotional return of Jean Grey, where she returned by the end of Phoenix Resurrection, and then X-Men Red #1 hit the ground, running, and just boom, here's the plot, here's all these amazing things, shiny thing, here's the team, here's the agenda of the team, their mission, their purpose, all that UN stuff, Wakanda, blah, blah, blah. Well, this was the emotional stuff. This was her reconnecting with the daughters of her ex-lovers and reconnecting with her friends, and also, it's sneaky, snuck up on me. It sets up a major plot point for something major that's going to happen in the series. And obviously, this isn't a spoiler show, but I'm saying, if you like Jean Grey as a character emotionally and the X-Men emotionally, get it. If you're reading X-Men Red and don't want to be taken off guard by a major plot point that is going to blow up in your frickin' face soon, read this. And before I get into DC, let's talk about Star Wars Lando Double or Nothing. I enjoyed Solo. I enjoyed it. I don't give a shit about the box office. I don't frickin' care. I don't care about, they said Lando's a pansexual. I don't care if he's a personal pan pizza. He was good, okay? And listen, he's not, slight spoiler, he's not a pansexual in the sense that we, in a galaxy far, far from then and away and not a long time ago, it's not pansexual from the movie of being attracted to all genders, other than that he's just so full of charisma and flirtation. It's, he's attracted to something that he can almost kind of only be attracted to or uniquely be attracted to in the Star Wars universe. And having said that, no spoiler, but spoiler, L3 is my favorite character in the movie, and she is featured heavily in this book because it happens before the movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed seeing her in here. L3, she's the star of the movie, my favorite parts of the movie, and she is in this book, and I loved it. Moving on to DC, Doomsday Clock 5, it all comes together with this issue. Makes me so pissed that it's delays, but it's so worth it between the covers. It's like the significant other, or the person you're dating that doesn't call you back, and they ghost you, but then when they do call you, you're like right there instantly, because you know, in between the sheets, in between the covers, it's gonna be freaking good. And everything starts to come together here. Joker's on the cover, Joker's in the issue. No bait and switch. You have stuff of the underpinnings of the DC Universe coming to play from all the way back to the JSA with more than just Johnny Thunder, and all the way future to the Legion of Superheroes, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like this week, my lord. Okay, moving on. Batman, Prelude to the Wedding, Robin versus Ra's al Ghul. And people were saying, you know, do I need these one-shots? Do I get on with it, either marry her or don't? What's with all this? I can't speak for all the future one-shots of this. I think there's 5 of them altogether, maybe 6. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that. What I'm paying attention to is this book was great. This book was A+. It's Tim Seeley writing it, Walker and art, solid team. But what this is Robin, Damian, Batman's son, his heir, but illegitimate son, kind of from someone he wasn't married to, and Talia, and maybe grown in an incubator or some crazy shit like that. Is he threatened now? Because if Batman marries Catwoman, he could have a legitimate heir that could be the legitimate heir to Bruce Wayne and Batman. And Damian's already a little asshole. So is he kind of pissed about this? And is he going to call Catwoman mom? No, he's not going to call Catwoman mom, but they confront all that between this one issue, Ra's, everything, Catwoman, Damian, this issue. If you like Damian Wayne at all, get this. I don't even care if you're even, like, you could be not reading Tom King's Batman, not give anything for the wedding. That is a great issue of Damian, seriously. Moving on, Man of Steel. I enjoyed this. Bendis, it's scary. People were like, is he going to jettison the kid and Lois? No, he's not. He said he's not. There's a thing where they're missing. Okay, whatever. Things happen in comics. You know, it happens all the time. But I wasn't rah-rah for the story in Action 1000. I wasn't singing the praises of this story by Bendis in DC Nation Zero. They're all right, but they weren't like, oh my God, I need to read the next issue right now. This, I need to read the next issue right now, and thank God it's weekly. And yes, it's like, did we really need tweaking on Superman's origin? His origin's been done to death in all kinds of media. Do we really need it? After reading this, yes, this is tweaking the origin of the DC universe. These are all these cosmic or powerful beings in the DC universe with this person that may or may not be a Caesarian, like a Lobo species, maybe not. I don't know, maybe I'm just projecting because super powerful and white skin, but maybe not. But a Guardian's there. A Guardian says, no, we're not going to let you blow up Krypton, but we know he blows up Krypton. We know Krypton blows up. And is this story going to answer the question that I've had my entire life? Maybe. And that question is, obviously, Tomar Ray, the Green Lantern, for the sector of space that included Krypton. Where the F was he that day that Krypton blew up? Where was he? I mean, obviously, in a shared universe, he wasn't created before Krypton blew up. But still, where was he? Hopefully this answers it. I think maybe the Guardians tell him to stand down. We'll see. But Bendis has a lot of promise. This issue was good. I was excited for it. I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the next one. Moving on to all these DC one-shots. Hanna Barbera, they did great with them last time. They did even better with the Looney Tunes, and now they came out just swinging for the fences. Aquaman Jabberjaw, my favorite one. Obviously, neither of them get any respect. Both of them can talk to fish, and both of them can breathe underwater or out of water. And it was a story that is canon, written by the regular writer of Aquaman, has C-Lab 2020 in it, and I freaking loved it. You will enjoy it too if you like Aquaman. You don't have to even know who Jabberjaw is, but if you do, it's fun. Black Lightning, Hong Kong Phooey, set in 1976, the year of the dragon, the year I was born. Yes, I am 41 years old, and it is just blaxploitation, kung fu craziness. It is that era's book. It's kind of like Power Man and Iron Fist, obviously. I mean, you didn't think about it until I said it, but obviously. And it was a great single issue story. I liked it. Bronze Tiger's in it, Cheshire's in it, and there's a backup with Funky Phantom that might blow up some stuff on the internet because Funky Phantom is a phantom from back in the Revolutionary times. He's brought back by Jason Blood, the demon, in this time to answer a few questions people have about the Second Amendment. I'm not bullshitting you, but it's just a backup story, and you don't have to agree with it, but it's there, so full disclosure. I really enjoyed the issue, and the backup story I thought was funny. But, you know, if you have a huge agenda, you might not like it. I don't know. Up to you. Flash, Speed Buggy, weird story. Seems like it's actually in real continuity. Seems like Flash villains in it. It seems like Speed Buggy's in our DC universe, sharing the Speed Force. I liked it. And finally, my second favorite one of the week, honestly, Super Sons Dynamite and Blue Falcon. It reincorporates Batman Incorporated with Blue Falcon as one of the Batmen. Cool. Yes. And it has the boys and the dog. These boys both have dogs, so you know they're used to dogs. They love dogs. And it was a really fun, cool story. Oh, by the way, it's written by Peter Tomasi. So if you like Super Sons, you like Super Sons written by Peter Tomasi. He's going to be writing the next series of Adventures of Super Sons. You should read it. You will enjoy it, I promise, if you like Super Sons. If you like Peter Tomasi. You don't have to like Dynamite or Blue Falcon. That's the beauty of it. But it seamlessly incorporates them into our continuity via Batman Incorporated. And finally, oh, crap. These metal shirts that you've seen Oral and I wearing around. Oral was going to be in the video today, but he was late. So he'll be in next week. I promise. We liked him last week. We'll have him next week. I promise. He'll be talking about the new Justice League. I'll make him read it ahead of time. It'll be awesome. But we have these shirts. They are $19.95. We have all the sizes. They're out this week, just in time for the metal hardcover coming out next week. So yeah, kind of timely. And Saga, always mention when it comes out, never spoils it. Saga's out. Weird Book Swing, Volume 1. It's by, in the same vein as, you know, the kinky book, Sunstone by Image. It is full-on kink. Yes, it's about swingers. Don't worry, there's a glossary of, I'm not making this up. There's a glossary of terms in the beginning to let you know what all these terms are for if you're vanilla. And also vanilla is one of the terms. So, you know. So vanilla is kind of like a civilian that's just either in a monogamous relationship or single, that doesn't do any of these, you know, swinging things. And if you are into it, whether you're into full swaps or soft swaps, you will like this. And beautifully drawn. And it doesn't just throw you in the deep end. One of the characters is getting into the lifestyle as you are reading about the lifestyle. It's respectful of the lifestyle, written by people that are in the lifestyle. So if this is your lifestyle, or if you're like me and are just like a crazy voyeur, like I am so voyeuristic, it's not even funny. Like I'll watch anything, you know, like I'll watch Roseanne's TV show. But anyway, timely. It's good. If you like Sunstone, you probably will like this. It's in the same vein. And then finally, seems like we're doing a charity book every week because I guess disasters happen all the friggin' time now. But Where We Live, a benefit for the survivors of Las Vegas. Really thick book. All the proceeds go to the survivors, and it's by Image. Thanks, Image. Good stuff. I love that comics are stepping up and helping out with charity stuff with sequential art. It's great. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.